On March 22, 2026, a phone call changed the course of a global war. It wasn't a diplomat or a foreign minister on the line. It was Pakistan's Field Marshal Asim Munir calling Donald Trump directly. No red tape, no letters, just a direct line to the President of the United States. Trump's response? He called Munir his favorite field marshal. At the same time, Pakistan's Prime Minister was on his second hour-long call with Iran's president. Just days later, the foreign ministers of Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt all flew to Islamabad. Why? Because Pakistan has quietly become the only country on Earth capable of stopping the 21st century's most dangerous conflict. How did a country managing an IMF bailout and a border war with the Taliban become the indispensable mediator between Washington and Tehran? Today, we're breaking down the secret diplomacy, the personal relationships, and the structural advantages that made Pakistan the most powerful player in the Iran war, without firing a single shot. This story didn't start with the war. It started with a lunch. In June 2025, Field Marshal Munir sat down at the White House with Donald Trump. For years, Washington viewed Pakistan as a difficult partner. But something changed during the India-Pakistan crisis of May 2025. Trump and Munir spoke repeatedly to de-escalate that nuclear-adjacent confrontation. Trump walked away trusting Munir personally. After their lunch, Trump told the press, "Pakistanis know Iran very well, better than most." That wasn't just a comment, it was a validation. Munir built a personal channel to the Oval Office that functions independently of the State Department. This intelligence-to-intelligence channel is now the primary way the US and Iran are talking. But why Pakistan? Why not Qatar or Oman? It comes down to four massive structural advantages. First, skin in the game. Pakistan shares a 900-kilometer border with Iran. If this war escalates, Pakistan faces refugees, proxy violence, and economic collapse. Unlike a diplomatic opportunist, Pakistan cannot walk away. Second, the demographic bridge. Pakistan has the second largest Shia population in the world, 40 million people. This gives Islamabad a religious and cultural proximity to Tehran that no Sunni Gulf state can match. Iran doesn't trust the UAE or Saudi Arabia, but they trust a neighbor with 40 million Shias. Third, the Saudi Defense Pact. In September 2025, Pakistan signed a mutual defense agreement with Saudi Arabia. This gives them massive credibility in Riyadh. Saudi Arabia needs an exit from this war, and they trust Pakistan to find it. Fourth, the Israel paradox. Pakistan doesn't recognize Israel. While this seems like a hurdle, it's actually a tool. Iran refuses to negotiate through any country that recognizes the Zionist state. Pakistan is the only neutral ground Tehran accepts. Pakistan isn't just passing papers. They are making operational moves. According to reports, Pakistan successfully intervened to have Iran's foreign minister and parliament speaker removed from Israel's assassination target list. They argued that killing the diplomats would destroy any chance of peace. Israel listened. That is real, high-level diplomatic power. That time, the ISI is back-channeling a 15-point American ceasefire proposal to Iran's leadership. China is backing this. Why? Because China buys 80% of Iran's oil and wants the region stable. When Beijing tells Tehran to listen to Pakistan, Tehran listens. But this isn't a victory lap yet. Pakistan is taking a massive risk. Domestically, the war has triggered violent protests. Over 22 people died in the first days of the conflict, and a mob even breached the US consulate in Karachi. Field Marshal Munir is walking a tightrope, managing 40 million emotionally charged Shia citizens at home, while acting as the primary channel for American ceasefire demands. If this mediation fails, Pakistan faces economic ruin and regional isolation. Pakistan is the only country on Earth connected to every major player simultaneously. They have Trump's personal number, a defense pact with the Saudis, the trust of the Iranians, and the backing of the Chinese. Whether a ceasefire happens in 72 hours or 72 days, one thing is permanent. Pakistan has proven it is no longer just a difficult partner or a country defined by its problems. It has inserted itself as the center of the most important diplomatic effort of the decade. The world now knows what Pakistan can do, how they secretly became the most powerful country in this war is a secret no longer. What do you think? Can Pakistan actually pull off a lasting peace? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more geopolitical deep dives into the money and power behind global wars.